good morning. This is Rita.
Hey, welcome to EMA.
Thank you very much.
So I'm gonna start. So, uh, okay, can you see my screen? Wow, Discover EMA Paris, a student journey. So welcome again to the École de Management Appliqué in Paris.
Thank you.
I will present how the journey in Paris can articulate and how Paris is interesting for students and why management applied management is a good thing to do in Paris. So next slide. So we will start with a small video from Professor Fanganel.
Hello and welcome to l'École de Management Appliqué. I'm Professor Joël Fang Hanel and I'm delighted to welcome you to our school. At EMA, we are committed to providing a unique educational experience that blends academic excellence with practical learning. The school is at the heart of Paris, one of Europe's leading business hubs, and our programs specialize in law, finance, economics, and digital marketing. They are taught in both English and French. Our small class sizes ensure personalized attention, and our professors are not just educators, but also industry leaders, equipping you with the skills and knowledge to excel in your future career. At EMA, you will have the chance to immerse yourself in the culture and history of Paris, to network with industry professionals, and gain real-world experience through our courses, our links with employers, and our employment events. Our diverse and inclusive community ensures that every student feels at home while preparing to succeed in a professional global world. We are excited to help you take the next step in your academic and professional journey. Together, we will build the bridge to the future that you have always dreamed of. Welcome to EMA.
So that was a few words from Professor Joël Fanganel, who is the leading academic referee for the EMA. And now let's dive in what is studying in Paris and what is studying at EMA. So you have a few picks. One is from the campus and one is from the neighborhood nearby. So first, let's start with why Paris and why EMA. So first thing is that Paris has many big companies with their headquarters in La Défense, but also in the heart of Paris, in the 10th, in the 9th arrondissement. And it's like from the top multinational firms. We have like all the fashion brands, all also like for retail and for and also like in the logistic and banking in finance also. So we have like all the top firms that are actually in Paris. I heard also recently Snapchat had bought a building in the center of Paris, so there's many good opportunity with that. It's also a cultural and economic capital. So there's always things happening in Paris. For example, in June there will be the Fête de la Musique, which is known worldwide to be like a day where like there's music everywhere in the city. Like most of the concerts are free. And also there's many initiatives for students and people that are less than 26 years old, where all the museums are free to enter, and also just by going like around the city, it's also like visiting a museum because all the buildings are really old too. So what is really nice with the campus also is that there's endless opportunity to network and to collaborate. So the business district is just a 10-minute ride with transportation from the school. And also we have like the dedicated area. I mean, Barry is gonna maybe talk a bit more about this later, but we have like dedicated areas where a student can meet and can work together on the different projects that are like given by their professors and also their teachers. And also, what is nice is also that it's like small class sizes for personalized learning. We have many spaces where like students often work with teachers to like understand better the courses. And what is really good is that like 70% of faculty holds a PhD degree, proof of their like abilities to give high quality education to our students. Um, also, also we have like a hand-on approach to business law and to the world of business. So like many courses are also given by a professional of their industry related to applied management. And so they will give cases that they are dealing with at the moment to the students. So it's like real world, you get real world insights from the teachers because they're experiencing it as you're like learning it. So it's really interesting. Also, one thing that is really nice is that we always give survey to our students. So don't forget to do the survey. And we have like a 100% student satisfaction at the moment. So that's really also nice for 2025. So I was talking a bit about the Parisian lifestyle and all the arrondissement and the campus, but let's dive a bit more in what it means really. So yeah, it's a way of life. Paris is really different from all the European cities. It works in a really French way. So first of all, there's culture and creativity. So yeah, you got like several world-class museum, art galleries, and historic landmark, a vibrant theater, fashion, and music scenes. Yeah, what I always enjoy about Paris is like, for me, it would be the fashion week, where like everybody dress really, really nicely, and you see like crazy stuff happening around the city where you will see women dressed really nicely, but also, for example, there's a walk where people dress in 17th century clothing, so you really feel like the old days of Paris. Also, there's a real culture with cafe and a culinary delight. French love food. I love food, so I mean, there's many places like to eat like bouillon that are really really cheap and really really like serve really really good food. And also, so there's that culture of cafe. Parisians love going to the terrace to talk mainly, but also it's a place where you can study really easily. There's many places that allow students to work many hours just by taking a coffee, for example. And and yeah, like culinary delight. French love making sauce. They really find it like it's really something really French, and all the sauces are really well made in France. And also we have like really good pastries for, of course, croissants are really like the best that you can find in the world. So that's for the culture of coffees and also the food. And now on for international and inclusion. So in France, in Paris, especially, we have like a real like neighborhood that are dedicated to ethnicity. For example, we have a Chinese neighborhood where many Vietnamese people and Chinese people gathered to gather to live together, and they offer like many delight from their countries. But also we have an Indian neighborhood near Gare du Nord, where you can find many Indian dishes. And from what I know, like in every arrondissement, there are specialized grocery stores when you can buy everything that you desire to make the best. I mean, I love eating curry, so like curry or the best curry, or for example, also the best. Like I really enjoy also cooking like Taiwanese dishes, so you get the best sauces for that also. So yeah, it's really multicultural and inclusive. There's many neighborhoods that has like Greek neighborhoods that have Indian neighborhood that have Chinese neighborhoods. So that's really nice. And also, since Paris is an international city, you have many embassies with always places nearby that are made for the expats. And yeah, then also you have many banks that allow expats to get funds like from their country. And also, I want to pinpoint. I don't know how you feel about how it's easy to get to the campus, Barry. Do you think it's easy or?
Yeah. To get to the campus is very easy. Because of where the campus is located, it's not in a very obscure area. Like you said, it's in the heart of Paris. So transportation is very easy. You just need to take the tram, just one tram away from wherever you are. Like from my apartment, I just need to take the train. And when I take the train, I take the tram and I get to school immediately. So I don't need to, from the tram station to the school, it's about 5 minutes walk.
Okay.
So, and it's in an open environment. So it's very easy to locate the school.
Okay, great. Okay, so I think that sum up the how it's easy to get like to the school, and also Paris is really walkable. There's many transportation. Everything is really well connected. You can just walk by and go from arrondissement to arrondissement, and also there's many bike lanes, so you can bike to the school and also around the city. Just to dive a bit more in the student life, I like something that is not known by the student when they arrive in Paris is that they get a special student discount to eat often at places. They can study in various library. There's many with some of the best views. I know, like, for example, la Bibliothèque Sainte-Barbe has a really, like, it's in the 5th district, has a really nice view to the Panthéon. And it's really easy. You can just get a card and you can go every day if you wish. And so, like, as mentioned earlier, it's an endless inspiration from the city. It has a great energy, like the vibes are immaculate and it's really elegant. So now, what you can do, how you can find an adequate degree for your choice of career. So we have many programs that suit every need. I'm gonna detail them for you. So the first one is Bachelor en Management Appliqué, option droit des affaires. So this one is dedicating to French laws. So French laws are actually a really good way to start a business because you will know everything to achieve your dreams of making your business become a reality. It really gives you all the hints. I know, for example, that you will study like the difference between an association and a company, how you can launch it. Also, you will like if you're like more like all the laws regarding all the data that you can get from digital devices. So all of that you will get to know in the bachelor option with the option droit des affaires. The other one, Bachelor Management Appliqué, is option creative industries. This one is specially made to break in the cultural industry. So this will go from a range from like sports or events to like something like entertainment. I know some students work for TV channels with this bachelor. Another one is Bachelor of Management Appliqué with the option of finance and economics. This one will prepare you for the banking area with all the like like how to calculate things really easily, and also to understand all the economical movements that are happening in the world as we speak, actually. So really topical, and also really good to understand how to handle money really well. And then you can go further with the master degree. The master are all in management appliqué, and they replicate the option that I mentioned and that I details. Here are more information to what you will get by doing those courses. But what I want to pinpoint for you is that we get a new degree that is the marketing digital et analytique, which doesn't restrict itself to management appliqué, but goes further to like all the marketing and all the data analysis that comes with the management appliqué. So it's a step further into the marketing than what you would get in the other master that are like more specialized in a direction of management appliqué. And then we have the interview with Barituka. Thank you for your patience, and thank you for the interview that we're gonna have. So I'm not gonna show the video yet. I'll show it at the end just to complete the whole interview.
Okay.
Wait, let me turn on our device. Up. Okay. Yes, and so my first question is what motivated you to choose EMA Paris for your studies?
Okay, thank you very much. What motivated me to choose Paris for my studies, EMA in particular, was the scholarship they were offering. Yes, the scholarship they were offering for me at the time I chose to come study, and also because I have to, coming to Paris was a big deal. So EMA was providing me that offer that I could not refuse. So I also get to meet with a large amount of network, which will also be helpful for me in the future. So yes, that's what made me.
Okay, yeah, and also it was referred by you said that on the French Ministry of Education website.
Yes, actually, it was an agent that
And
gave me
okay.
the school. Then I did my research, I looked into it, and I saw what the school was offering, and I was excited, and we went ahead with it.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
And also, I'm wondering, so yeah, upon arrival, what was your first impression of EMA Paris?
My first impression was that the school was really easy to locate, which made it very easy for me because as the first time I did not have struggles locating the school, so that was a very good impression for me. And getting into the school, they had all the facilities that were needed for me to study and to make me be a better student. And also the environment is really calm and peaceful. And yes, the environment is serene. The school is serene, so it really makes learning very easy.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw one of your class, and it was like so technological. Like the teacher was like just tapping on the screen, and it was popping everywhere. So yeah, no, it was really like it seems really interesting.
Okay.
And also like to like furthermore, how would you describe the environment at EMA?
Okay, like I said, it's serene, it's calm, it's good. The environment is filled with internationals also, like so networking makes it easy. And there's a library, so if we are studying, no noise, you understand, so it makes it very easy for me to study. So that's it.
Okay.
And also, there's like collaborative spaces where students can meet together and study about a particular maybe project or assignments, or if you just want to get to know people. So those collaborative spaces help. So that is a very good environment where a student can grow. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'm gonna annoy you a bit, but I'm wondering also how present are the professor and the staff? How are they supportive?
Yeah. The professors and the staff really welcoming. come to a country for the first time, people that welcome in open arms and guide you on what to do, tell you what to do, where to go, where to get your stuff, documentations and all of that. So I really give a shout out to the staffs and the professor of the school. And for the professors, they really know their stuffs. They know what they mean business.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
they put
Yeah,
it
yeah.
that way, so.
Yeah, so yeah, it's again, it's a hands-on approach
Yes,
to
yes.
the practice. Okay, okay. And so again, I'm wondering were there any specific courses and projects that stood out to you?
Yes, for me, because I'm studying the Masters in Business Administration here. So for me, I really love the global business strategy. Yes, because coming to international scene, I need to know what the business strategy to launch out, going back home and all of that. So I really love the global business strategy, and also in business, you need to know how to use the marketing. So yes, marketing was good for me too. And last semester we did project management also.
Okay, that's
So
good.
yeah, because in my past experiences, I've had to handle some projects. So this also broadened my horizon on how projects could be handled and what to look out for to ensure that delays are not affected by the project. Yes.
You can say you can say you don't have one, but do you have a project that you're trying to launch at the moment?
At the moment, yes. I have
Okay.
personally. During my free time, I take photos of myself, my friends, and people that want to go into modeling.
Okay.
So I recently launched a brand of my own. Yes, so I'm working on it step by step, and with the knowledge I gained from the school, like I said, digital marketing. So I opened a social media page on Instagram, and I'm building their Instagram page. And in 30 days, I had over 1.2K views.
Oh wow,
Yes,
that's nice. Okay.
yeah.
So you're like applying everything that
Yes,
you're learning.
yes.
So yeah, and what is the most important skill or lesson you've learned so far at EMA?
So far, the most important lesson I've learned at EMA is to realize that is the number doesn't matter, it's the quality that matters. No, it's not about quantity, it's about quantity.
Yeah.
It's not about quantity, it's about quality, rather.
Okay.
Sorry. So despite that it's like a small sized school, they have a lot to offer. So that's a good lesson for me.
Okay. And yeah, so yeah, like I want to understand more like how EMA can help you like for your go-to market. I mean, it's like how do they prepare you to your job and internship?
Okay, EMA has they are particular in this career advancement. Yes, the head of the school, Professor Joel, is particular about students getting hands-on on their careers. So there's a department in the school that helps in career development. So this department ensures that students, prepares them on how to get their CV done properly, in the French way so that you can get into the French market. It helps in preparing for interviews, what to say, what not to say. And it also helps to refine our goals, to put our perspective right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And just to like my last question, I'm sorry, I'm a bit. Have you taken part in any extracurricular activity or workshop offered by the EMA?
Yes, I have. Participated in cultural activities. I helped the school to promote social media, like a brand, I can say, also to say. Yes, so I did some videos to talk about the school. Yes, and that has also helped me to improve my how do I put it now? My speech, and to put me out there like globally. So this curricular activities did not only help me, also help the school.
Okay. Yeah, and yes, thank you so much for this interview. I'm gonna follow with your video.
Okay.
Thank you for your return of experience. It was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I learned too. I hope the future students learned as well.
Okay. I hope they learn too, and they cannot wait to meet new students.
Okay, that's good. That's great. Okay, so here's Barituka video as an ambassador of the school. You can say that absolutely.
Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to École de Management Appliqué. Yes, this is my school. I'm about to take you on a campus tour. Come on, let's go. Walk with me as I take you. This is the entrance. As you can see, it's very secure. It's very to check you coming into the school. This is the ground floor. This is the entrance. You know, serene environment. Everybody is calm. Everywhere is looking good. It's a very good place for you to study. Quiet and this is the classrooms. This is 1, 2. So come on, let me show you the classrooms where we have our lectures. Yes. Don't you think that this is good? I mean, imagine having a lecture in a round table kind of way, you know? You're looking at your lecturer, the lecturer is looking at you, in direct conversation with your lecturer. You can really be happy because you won't be distracted. You are easily, there's a relationship between you and the lecturer directly. You don't have to, not in a class of 100, in a class of 200, but you can understand what the lecturer is saying and can easily ask questions, meet other people, the other students, international students from India, from Nepal. Okay, come on. This is another part of the school, that is the area. This is Pato, a new student. Pato, hello, I am Ratan, and I am from Sri. India. India, yes, international India. That's I'm very good. No noise. We're staying in the physical library. Now we're going to the e-library. Come on, let's go. Hello guys. So I'm going to start with Emma to introduce us to why Emma is a good place to study and why she enjoys to work here.
Good afternoon, I'm Pierre Aboukrat. I'm the head of careers and alumni, and I enjoy to work at EMA, École de Management Appliqué, because we prepare students academically and also for jobs and internships. We prepare as the best as possible our students, and we tailor the action plans in terms of career preparation and academically speaking. We've got really good professors, and they like to actually, teach, of course, but prepare academically speaking, in the sense that we want, like, for example, business cases to be as much as possible closest to what we do in business.
Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I'm looking forward to seeing you at École de Management Appliqué. Peace.
Great. Okay, thank you for watching. And now we go to the follow us slide. So you can follow it at EMA dash education or on other social media platform at EMA education. So that's the first one is for IG, Instagram, and the second one is for Facebook and YouTube. And now it will be your chance. Like if you have something to say, if you have something to ask to Barituka or myself, we'd love to hear from you. It's your turn. Ask us anything, and here are some topics that you can ask us any question you have. Program structure, life and study in Paris, application deadlines and intake, career support and outcome, tuition fees and scholarships, admission requirement and process. So yeah, raise your hands, comment on the question box, and we will refer to someone or answer your question if we can. So I stop sharing now, and here we're back again. Hello, Pratik. Hi. Does someone has a question for us today? Okay, I think we have a question. So, is it possible to redefer your admission to January after making a deposit for September intake 2025? Pratik, do you want to answer this question?
Sure. If a student is going to make the deposit, definitely they can move ahead with the intake of January as well. But if it will be great if they can share the specific reason with the coordinator, so they can highlight that and they can get a deferral case on that.
Okay, thank you, Pratik. So yeah, Oladapo, you have your answer from Pratik. Don't forget, do not hesitate. You can send a message directly at contact@ema.education, and we will reply with all the fees and all the amounts that you need. So Caitlin, you're raising your hand. Can you write your question in the question thread for us to answer? Yes, Kathleen, can you write your answer? And also the other person. Sorry, I didn't catch your name. Can you write in the chat your answer? Your question, sorry. Okay, thank you, Kathleen. I see your you have your hand up, but at the moment I cannot let you let you speak. So if you can send us a question in our question box, and we can answer everything. Yeah, same as you, Rafi. I'm sorry. We need your question written to be able to answer it. Okay, I see we have more question now. So Kathleen is interested in a doctorate. So we have equivalents. We have a PhD degree. We have one in economics, and the other one is in finance. Also, we have a wide range of degrees that can be an opportunity to then do a doctorate if you don't have the level. For example, we have a master degree, MBA, and a DBA.
We have a DBA.
Yeah, we have a DBA.
Yeah,
Okay.
doctorate in business administration.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
we have so we have a doctorate also. So we have we have like courses that can lead to do a doctorate, or if you have the level to do directly the DBA. Yeah, absolutely. So I have a question for Pratik, if you want to answer from MD Razel. How much cost is application fee in this university? If you
Oh,
feel
we don't have any application fee. The application you have to submit. Once you submit your application over the portal, then it will be directed to one of the advisor. The advisor will connect with the applicant, and then they will make them understand the process. They have to submit the documents, and then they will go forward with that. Once they get the offer letter, then the student have to make a deposit to start with the visa processing.
Yes, and furthermore, Alaji is asking how much do I need to pay before my admission? Is there some fees that I need to pay before?
Not before, as I mentioned, that student can make the deposit once they get the offer letter to start with the visa processing. So initially there is no deposit required, but once you get the offer letter from EMA, then accordingly you can work with that. So we have to start the visa also for the visa required student.
Okay, so here you go, Alaji. Here are all the points that you need to clear before like applying to EMA. Also, Devendra is asking, is there any Nepali students studying at EMA? So we have many students that are coming from like all over the world. EMA is really worldwide, so I think we have an Apple.
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
Nepali students in EMA, both in the bachelor,
yeah,
both studying bachelor and the master.
yeah,
So we have Nepali students.
yeah, for the bachelor
So
and
feel
master.
free to come over.
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's a woman, it's a girl.
We have both gender.
Yeah,
Male
both.
and
Okay,
female. Yeah,
okay, male and female.
both in the master and in the bachelor. So
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Also, here you go, Devendra. That's we have Nepali students. You won't be alone if you come to EMA. Oladapo is also asking, so how long does it take to get your visa approval for September intake? Sorry, I'm struggling a bit. Since it's May already, when will the student be able to get to EMA campus? Maybe Pratik, do you want to answer this question?
Sure. So the student who have already started their process, the visa is already going on. So you can say the last cutoff date is by coming month. So the students who are looking for the September intake and visa required countries, it takes around 8 to 12 weeks to complete the visa process. So this is the right time where you should move ahead with your application, complete your deposit, and then start with the visa. Because there are two stages. We have to be very careful with the visa because at the end we all want you all to come to the campus and study with us. So we have to take time for the visa, and that's how we work.
Hi, Augustine. Nice to meet you. If you can write your question in the question box, I will answer it as soon as possible. And so here you go, Oladapo. Thank you, Pratik, for this answer. I think, yeah, you're like, you need to start your application now, I think, if you want to join for September.
Yes.
And now we have another question from Devendra. So maybe our next Nepali students. Can you please help me to connect with any Nepali students so I can get feedback from them about the campus? So yeah, we have a Nepali student. We need to ask them if they're comfortable with sharing anything, feedback with you. But yeah, it could happen. It's something that we often do to connect students with people they know, so they understand more how the EMA works. So I let you get back to the contact at ema.education. I'm going to write it down just for you to send. Okay. Up. So yeah, so please email us and yeah, we'll answer. So we have another question from David. Okay, so everything step after step. We're getting them. Keep them coming, guys. We're glad to answer all of your questions. We love answering questions. Absolutely. Is booking of accommodation mandatory for the visa process, and how many months does one require to book? I know that Pratik has had this issue with a student. Pratik, do you want to answer this one?
Can you repeat that question again for me? I didn't got
Yeah,
that clearly.
yeah, sorry. Is booking of accommodation mandatory for the visa process, and how many months does one require to book?
Yes, the accommodation booking is mandatory at least for 3 months, and for that, as we have the visa support team in house, so once they start the visa process, so team will share with them few link, so they can book their accommodation as per the budget and comfortability with the visa team itself. So it is mandatory and it has to be for 3 months.
Okay, thank you so much, Pratik, for this answer. Also, Augustine is giving us some questions. So we have two questions. Can I come with my spouse for the DBA program? Can you help me with accommodation, visa, and part-time job? So that was answered during the webinar, so I'm not gonna elaborate on that. But for your spouse, for the DBA program, I mean, you can do the DBA and your spouse can be in France as well as if she has a visa. Otherwise, it won't be possible. So you need to find her also a course or something that she needs to do during her stay in Paris. How much is the accommodation per month? So this will greatly vary in Paris. I can provide a range. It's between, like, it can go from 300 to 1,000 euros for one person. I think what you really need to focus is on the timing. There are like moments that are better to get an accommodation in Paris, where you can find the lowest prices. For example, if you try something like, for example, it's September, there will be like new students coming in Paris, so it will be like a bit crowded. But if you wait a few months, like 2 or 3, then like there will be much more accommodation opportunities, and the prices will lower a bit. So here you go, Dabo, if you want to come study in Paris and find an accommodation, there's many great opportunities. Also, I want to mention that our pedagogic, like our support team has a map of all the places that like where the transport is direct to the school, so you don't have to make like 2 or 3 changes to come. It's just like you take the tram or you take the RER and you just right near the school. So this is for Oladapo. Augustine, the minimum deposit, we mentioned it. Also, I strongly advise you, if you want to start your DBA, to contact the school and the support team to further your student career with us. MD result, of course, you can apply. I'm not acquainted with YELTS, so Pratik. MD Razal is asking, can I apply for a bachelor degrees without EELTS? Can you answer that
Yes.
question?
Any applicant can apply without IELTS, but they need to get a medium of instruction from the last university or the school where they studied. It has to be stated that they studied there, and while studying, the mode of communication was English over the letterhead, signed and stamped. This is a mandatory document. And for the interview, yes, every applicant, even if they are providing the IELTS or if they are providing the MOI, interview is a must.
Okay. Thank you for Pratik for this great answer. I think it was really clear. Augustine, I'm sorry. I mean, you're not alone. We already went through that. I strongly advise you again to reach out to get more details on accommodation, visa, and part-time job. We will like give you like as much details as we can, but like at the right time. And so MD result, okay, we already yeah, and also I'm wondering, so what is the minimum deposit for DBA?
Okay, so the actual fees is 7,000 euro, out of which we are offering a 25% scholarship as of now for the international students. So once we deduct the 25%, so 50% will be the deposit which any applicant have to pay to start with the visa process.
Okay, so here you go, Augustine. You get the minimum deposit for for a DBA. So again, we will be glad to answer any question that you have on like by reaching out to us. You can email us, contact us. All of the platforms, we have Instagram, Facebook, everything that you need. You can contact us, and we will answer your call. Is there any more question that hasn't been answered about Paris, about student life? Can I? Okay, can we wait just a minute? I, yes, so pardon my French. So how much is the tuition fee per year for a bachelor degree? Prati, can you answer this question?
Sorry, how much?
Is the tuition fees per
For
year
the
for,
bachelor.
yeah.
Okay, so for bachelor's, it is 9,000 euro per year. The course is for 3 years. So as I mentioned, that we are offering a 25% scholarship. So and after 9,000, you will get a 25% scholarship based on the documents you'll be sharing with us. Once it is approved, you will get that, and 50% will be the initial deposit to start with the visa.
Okay, thank you, Patrick. And also, we have another question from Oladapo. Thank you for your question. Will students still have access to scholarship after redeferring admission?
To access the scholarship, if you are in September intake and you already got your offer letter, so in that situation, there are certain approvals which has to be taken. So they can connect with their advisor who is dealing with the applicant, and according to the situations, the advisor will guide them. So for this January intake, as of now, we are not open with the scholarship details, but your advisor will give you a highlight if you want to move ahead with the January intake instead of September. So please connect with your advisor on that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pratik, again for this answer. Okay. Okay, so do we have any more questions? So I won't be able to allow our future students to talk during this meeting, but you can ask any question you have in the chat. But if you don't have any more question, I will end the webinar. I will give you. Oh, that's Oladapo has another question. Do we need to learn French? So that I can answer. No, you don't need to learn French. Courses are dispensed in French and English, except at the moment our new courses that is in marketing and data analysis that is not yet in English, but all the many students speak English. I know Barry is also learning French as we speak.
Yeah, you don't need to learn French for the visa interview because it says, do we need to learn French while going for the visa interview? You don't need to. Your interview is going to be in English because your primary mode of instruction is in English. I speak English, so I'm good. We are good. You don't need to learn French. But because you want to communicate with people in Paris, that's why you need to learn French.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Barry, for this answer. I think it was really clear. Do we have another question? We still got a bit of time. Do any student want to ask something? Thank you for your question and thank you. Okay, so Devendra also have a question. I have received conditional offer letters. My advisor is Shashank. Okay, so I think this is a personal matter. I'm still gonna ask Pratik about this. I have received conditional offers letter. My advisor is Shashank Mishra. Do EMA recognize him? Do you know about Shashank
Yes,
Mishra?
yes, he's one of our advisor, and he is looking with the applicants, most of the applicants in with EMA. So yes, Shashank Mishra is with EMA, and he's working as an advisor over here.
Okay, so Devendra, you have your answer. Shashank is part of EMA, and you can email him. Okay. Okay, if there is no more question, I think we're gonna close the webinar. Thank you, and I hope like this was a good before taste of what is the EMA and how it feels to live in Paris. Sorry, Devendra, I don't understand your answer. Maybe Barry. Okay. Okay, so we have two more questions, and after we need to close the webinar. I'm sorry, guys, but it was until 12. So I think this is personal matters that you need to send directly to our advisor, our recruitment team. So I'm sorry, guys, but
The email so they can just send.
okay, please send.
Okay, so for Perik, I think for the bank details, a student can check their offer letter, which we EMA
Yeah.
issue. So over
Yeah.
there, it is already mentioned. And Devendra, whoever is your coordinator, the advisor, you can connect with them and you can always cross-check with them.
Yeah, thank you. I think that's a general answer that will apply to your last questions, you guys. But I'm sorry, we need to to shut down this webinar. I hope we've given we've clarified all the situation. We've given enough answer to your questions. Again, we are available on all platforms and also directly with our recruitment teams that will provide support, personalized support for each of your appliances. So feel free to reach out. Do not hesitate. We will answer. Okay. Thank you again, Pratik, and see you soon. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
See you
All the
guys.
best.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.
Bye bye.